The thing is that you don't have to stop learning. No, you can't do this. You can't stop learning. So see practicing and hello everyone. How are you all? Well, I hope that you are doing really great and your English learning and practice is going great. Well, today what I'm going to discuss with you is quite important because I'm getting this kind of query and this kind of problem. So this is a common complaint that I am practicing English, but still my English is not improving. Well, this is quite common problem, and if you're facing this, then let's watch this video till the end and I'm going to uncover why you might be feeling this way. So there are two main reasons why you might be facing this problem. So basically this problem that you're practicing English but still English is not improving, getting this kind of feeling, these thoughts, they are quite common, right? And we need to address these questions. If you are facing this kind of thing, that you are practicing English, still your English is not improving, still you're feeling that your English level is not increasing, that you are not at a level where you have imagined yourself to be after practicing, then we need to address this, because issues, they are needed to be addressed in order to progress positively, right? So when we want to progress, we have to address issues that we are facing, and this is one of those issues. So don't worry, today we are going to discuss it and you are going to know why this is happening and what you can do in order to avoid this issue or as a solution for the issue, right? So I think let's begin. Let's start the two main reasons why you are facing this issue. So reason number one is that you are just practicing. Now, what do I mean by this? That you are just practicing. Basically, what's happening is, right? I'm gonna give you an example. Try to understand this thing by this example first, right? You have learned how to make vanilla cake, right? Now what you're doing is you're practicing making vanilla cake a lot. You have mastered making the vanilla cake. Now without learning how to make a chocolate cake, you're trying to make a chocolate cake. Are you going to get it right in the first attempt? Second attempt? Third attempt? No. Maybe the cake would not look even as a cake. Maybe it'll get burned, right? uh, the portion of ingredients may go wrong, right? So the thing is that same thing is happening with you. What you're doing is you're practicing and practicing and practicing with the same vocabulary. Amount of vocabulary that you have learned, you're not trying to increase it. What you're doing is you're just focusing on practice, you're not focusing on learning. Remember, we say as a English language coach, as speaking fluency coach, all the coaches around the world, we recommend you to practice a lot. But the thing is that you don't have to stop learning. No, you can't do this. You can't stop learning. So see, practicing and learning, it goes hand in hand, right? They are two things. Just like the vehicle, a vehicle moves. Why? Because both the sides, wheels on the both sides, they work properly. If one side of wheel, it's not going to work, the vehicle is not going to move forward. So if you stop practicing, just focus on learning vocabulary, learning grammar, you're just consuming everything and you're not processing it and thinking about the output, that is practicing, again you will not be able to improve your English. Listen carefully, very carefully, this is a little bit complex. If you're just consuming the content, you're not processing it and giving the correct output in the form of practicing, then you will not be able to improve your English. That is the truth. But if you will not even consume any input, any content, and you'll think about practicing, how are you going to practice? What are you going to practice? That is the big question. That's why you might feel that your English language is not improving. Why? Because you have learned these many things. Now you have this much knowledge about whatever you're learning. What you do is you're trying to practice and practice and practice and practice. You're not learning new vocabulary. You're not trying to understand the grammar concept. Obviously grammar is not important when we speak. It's not like it is not important at all, but it is not that much important when you're practicing English. Why? Because what happens is you want to perfect your grammar, and perfecting grammar will take months and months. So if you're going to wait for months to start your practicing, that means you're delaying your fluency. That's why we say don't focus on grammar, start practicing today. But it doesn't mean that you have to not at all give any attention to your grammar or your vocabulary or your pronunciation. So do your practice. Definitely you have to do the practice. Do as much practice as possible, but please don't stop learning new things. You need to learn new vocabulary in order to practice more and become more fluent. And I'm not saying learn complex words, words with 12 alphabets, 10 alphabets, words that we don't even use, usually. So I'm not saying learn that kind of vocabulary, but learn some new phrases, idioms, kind of vocabulary that is used in your daily life, that is used in daily conversations. So learn those kind of words which are used in your daily life. Try to upgrade your vocabulary. That's the thing you have to do. And this is also part of simple English. I'm not saying you have to speak complex English. I'm not speaking quite complex English right now. So complex English is something, if I start speaking complex English, this video will actually become quite a little bit difficult to understand. So I'm not using very heavily laden words, words which have such kind of meanings for which you have to just go and find a dictionary and first find the meaning and then watch my video. No, I'm not doing that. I'm using simple English. But in order to even speak simple English in a very fluent and a good way, you need to upgrade your vocabulary and you need to focus on grammar too. So keep both things side by side, your practice and your learning together. So practice, definitely do practice. Don't stop practicing, but also don't stop learning. Remember, practice and learn together. They go hand in hand. So that was the issue number 1, that I told you why you're facing this issue, and I also told you a solution. Now the reason number 2 is why you might be feeling that I'm practicing a lot but my English is not improving. The reason number 2 is that you're not even thinking about the time you have given to the practice. Are you giving enough time to practice? You might be practicing English for just 2 days in a week, and then you are expecting awesome results or some kind of magnificent results. So that cannot happen with just small input. You need to increase your input if you want good results, and you need to have patience, because see, it will take time. So at least give yourself 3 months. If you've practiced your English just for 1 month and you're thinking now I am going to speak awesome English, see, you will have improvement. You will observe some kind of improvement in yourself. Definitely you'll see improvement. But if you're targeting for awesome fluency, perfect English, perfect spoken English in just 1 month, that is not possible. Your goal must be achievable, sensible. So set a goal that is achievable, that you can achieve, that is practical. So this goal must be practical, that you're setting. So setting a goal that I am gonna speak fluent English just after 1 month, that is not possible. You need to give at least 3 months to yourself, at least 3 months. And it takes from about 3 months to 9 months, depending on how serious you are in practicing your English, in learning your English, how serious you are towards your English learning and your goal of speaking English fluently. So if you're more dedicated, if you're dedicating more time, then that's good. You'll get better results in less amount of time, but still it will take time. So just don't think that I'm gonna have results in just 1 month, just few weeks. Don't practice English for 5 days and think, oh my god, I'm not improving. 5 days is nothing. They're nothing. It's a process, which is like you have given this much input, you'll get this much output, then again this much input, this much output, and then there will come a time when you'll see a tremendous increase in output. So continuously you have to give input for some time, where you'll see just little growth, just little growth, little step by step. And when you are on this certain position, when you have reached this certain threshold, you will see tremendous growth after that. You will see, okay, now things are much more natural for me. I'm having quite quick growth now. Your graph will suddenly go up. So that is the thing. So you have to have patience. to reach that particular point where your graph is suddenly going to go up. So give yourself that much time to practice. So these are the two things that might be a hindrance to your improvement in English. So when you're practicing, keep these two things in your mind and then practice, then dedicate your time to practice your English speaking skills. So this was the video for today, and I hope that you liked the video and this was helpful for you. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up, like this video, share this video a lot with your friends, and subscribe my channel if you're new here. Well, I'm Shivangi Gupta and I'm gonna meet you in the next video with a new topic. So till then, take care and bye.